Give us a brief history on how America got interested or started relating with Somalia.
Okay, well, the U.S. earlier, before 1960s, had not developed interest in colonizing or in collaborating with Somalia. But later we came to find out that because of the U.S.A. collaboration with Ethiopia, and that was the time when U.S.A. was at war with America in the Cold War politics in Europe. So as the way of neutralizing the situation, U.S. developed interests in Somalia, passing through Ethiopia, so as it can neutralize U.S.A., which is currently Russia. And later we saw the collaboration start. We saw in 1970s, U.S. is now coming in and supporting Somalia with a lot of money, giving it over $20 million US dollars to buy weapons.
To purchase arms.
Yes, to purchase arms and develop its military, which later brought negative impact on Somalia in 1991, where the government had to collapse, and because of a lot of arms that were circulating and attended to in the country, every citizen had access to gun.
You mean every citizen was armed?
Yes. So actually they say even a person or a child of 9 years had a gun.
That's
that one shows how shows the level actually that most of the guns were unattended to, and they were actually free for purchase in the markets, in the Somali markets. Yes. One of the economic interests is that Somalia is one of the countries that is well connected to the sea and has a lot of ports. Therefore, it would still be hard for US to operate in Ethiopia without Somalia. So for trade to flourish without any difficulties, they had to collaborate and with Somalia, so and they can have easy access to the sea and do cargo trade. Then the other thing is that Somalia has a lot of minerals, as we all know. Somalia is a very rich country. So, of course, where there is minerals, US is always present. And that's one of the reasons why US had to come and develop interest in it.
But someone else also said that US interest was also to destabilize government in Somalia, force the government to collapse, because they believe that with the collapse of the government, maybe it can carry out cheap trade, it can do smuggling, and do you also concur with the same argument?
Drawing an example of the situation in the DR Congo, you can actually know that these European countries, however much they come claiming that they are keeping peace, but they always have their own selfish interests. So you know it's very well that whenever a country is unstable, it is easy to rob, it is easy to steal, it is easy to get away all the minerals and carry out trade. So by doing that, by equipping these natives of Somalia with a lot of guns, exposing them to arms, it was a way of destabilizing the political security of Somalia. And then by doing that, they would easily collaborate and do their trade that they would wish to do.
USA's intervention, is there to solve the challenge, or it is there to escalate the problem?
That one is a quite critical approach, but the reason is that when we look at the way how, of course, a group like Al-Shabaab, to them, they are termed as what? They are termed as terrorists. But we needed to first dig deep and find out, are they really terrorists? What are they doing on the ground? Let us take an example of NRA. Before they come to power, they were being regarded as terrorists. Were they really terrorists, or they were fighting for something? So I think these Al-Shabaab terrorists, they have something that they wish to put in place. Somalia is one of the countries where they believe that they should have their culture restored. They should have that bonds in them, that culture of togetherness as a country, not being separated. And they never wish to be ruled by any foreign country at one time. So I think that's one of the reasons why they are carrying out all that, so as they can achieve their independence, full independence from being ruled by these European countries, especially the US.
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very much rich. Make your general conclusions about this very issue in Somalia.
My conclusion is that has Somalia benefited anything from them, or US the one exploiting Somalia alone? That is the general conclusion I can make. Yeah, thank you.
That's a question.
Yeah.
So you're leaving a question
I'm
to the
raising
general
a question to the public.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. This is Frank Tumwebaze, third-year student at College of Education and External Studies, and also a student of political ideas. So he was analyzing all the events partaking in the U.S. relationship with Somalia since 1960 up to date. We are looking at the Somaliland, Somalia, the Al-Shabaab, and all these ones. And you can always catch up live on Mac Interface TV and Mac Interface News for all these insightful conversations. Thank you so much. Abias Msime Ikondere is my name. Bye-bye.